Hi, I just wanted to do a video talking about plus size fashion, mostly Lolita and Fairy K, and where you can buy it, and also some other tips on getting some Fairy K items and Lolita items that will fit you. So I'm going to start with a really obvious one, which is Bodyline. And Bodyline has a lot of clothes that are plus size, such as this one, and I'm about a size 18 to 20. In some things I fit a size 16, but it depends where I buy it from. But with Bodyline, this is a 6L, and I think they go up to 7L. It might be a little bit bigger than that, I'm not sure, but so they have cute figures like this, which obviously you can do them up for Decora or Fairy K. They also do these petticoats, which it wasn't originally like this, but it was without the purple bit at the top, which this is a really popular one, like almost everyone in Fairy K and Lolita has this, but the waistband was really tight at first, but I decided to get some cheap leggings that were like £3 off eBay, and I just added the top band section so that it would be comfortable, so it would be long and that it would fit like on my own natural waist, because before it would fit but it would go on my hips and then it would like ride up, so the skirt would be ridiculously short. So yeah, that's something you can do. You can also get Bodyline dresses, which they do have some that are in large sizes, but they weren't, well, the ones that I liked weren't quite the right size, such as this one for example. So I bought this one anyway because I really liked it and I could just about fit in it, but it was really tight and uncomfortable, so I ended up not wearing it really. So what I did was I took out all the shirring and the lace, and I took out the ribbon and everything, and then I made some new shirring. I made a new back panel and added that in, and I also took the elastic out of the arm parts and replaced them with some more loose elastics so that it would be more comfortable on my arms as well. So that's an option if you want to wear a specific type of dress or skirt or whatever and it's not the right size for you, you can just alter it like that. Another option is buying from SpreePicky, which this dress is from SpreePicky and I really like this dress, but I've never worn it outside yet. And another item I got from SpreePicky was this jumper, which they do in plus sizes. Yeah, so I got this jumper and it's really comfortable and warm and stuff, but the only thing is though, it doesn't stretch. So you do have to be under the measurements to be able to fit it, to be honest. And another item I got from SpreePicky is this shirt, which has Fetzy Chan on it. I think she's a YouTuber and she does like cute makeup and stuff like that. So yeah, you can get that, and this one's with really stretchy fabric, so this size is really varied, but I don't think they had my size in the women's cut, so I just got the men's cut, but it doesn't really make a difference because if your size is a little bit, or if it's really close to the measurement, I think it will be tight enough to your body anyway for it to not have like a baggy kind of awkward shape anyway. Another option obviously is to make your own items, and this is well, I can't really show it properly like this, but it's my own kind of peignoir type thing, which I don't know if it counts as Fairy K, but I would wear it with Fairy K anyway, and with Lolita. They've become really popular in J fashion recently, but they're quite easy to make, but although it is a bit of a pain because it's really difficult to sew with this kind of fabric. And yeah, I'll just show what it looks like on. ruffled hem at the bottom, which you can see, a really big hem that's a few inches long, and puffy sleeves, and a big ruffled collar because I want to stand out, so I went a bit crazy. You can alter other clothes that aren't in your size as well, like there was this top, this Fuka top, which is really popular in Fairy K, and I really liked it, but I couldn't find it anywhere in my size. No one was doing it in custom size, so I just decided to get it cheap on eBay, and I just sewed in some panels, which in a way I kind of like it because it adds a little bit more uniqueness to the jumper, but this jumper is a bit cropped though, which I'm not too keen on that, but what can you do? Another option is to get some really cheap items from Primark, just some plain items like hoodies, leggings, trousers, plain shirts, whatever, and you can put them in with statement pieces so that they make a nice full Fairy K outfit, if you get what I mean. So yeah, here's an example. I got this pastel purple hoodie from Primark, and I don't remember exactly how much it was. It must have been somewhere between £6 and £8, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, they have these in really big sizes. I think they go up to size 22, but I'm not 100% sure. So you'll have to check out the store, but yeah. And then another option is buying from eBay, which I do that a lot because I like to buy tights because otherwise my thighs will get chafing. So I buy a lot of pastel tights there because you can find them in really big sizes, and it makes your outfit look a little bit nicer, as well as making you more comfortable, and it's good for winter as well. So I'll leave a link of that in the description. And here's a pair of leggings I got from eBay, and I think it was only £3. So yeah, that's a really good steal, except the only problem with it is that it's really see-through, so you have to wear it with a really long jumper or something like that. So I just wear these in winter or autumn with really long jumpers, or I guess you could wear them with skirts or petticoats, blah, blah, blah. Okay. The only thing is though, okay, so if you buy from eBay you have to be really wary because it's really easy to get scammed on there. I'm not saying that there's a lot of scams on eBay. I've bought loads of times from eBay and I've never had a problem before. But I think it was a year ago. I'll see if I can upload pictures in this video. I'm not sure how to do that yet because I've only just started YouTube. But I bought this coat and I've been admiring it for years. Ever since I got into Lolita fashion, I'd been admiring it. And I wanted it so that I could wear Lolita all year round whenever I want. And I thought it was the cutest coat ever, and I was just admiring it. It was on my wish list forever, and I finally had enough money. I think it was, someone was charging £80 for it, which seemed really cheap because it was custom sized. So I thought that was crazy, and I got the item and it was really bad. Like, my heart just sank when I got it because I opened it up and it had the cheapest lace, and it had like, it's not even that the lace was cheap, but it was like really ugly, and the fur trim on it was really ugly as well, and the buttons were supposed to be heart shaped. They weren't even heart shaped. And I did some research into this afterwards, which I should have done before, and because I didn't really know much about Lolita fashion at first, I didn't know about the big brands, and I had no idea that it was a copy from Angelic Pretty's coat range, and I went and bought a copy of Angelic Pretty's coat, and obviously it was nothing like what it was supposed to be. So I had to put in loads of time fixing it and a little bit of money, but I managed to get most of my money back from that eBay seller anyway, so there was that at least. And I bought some new fur trim, and I replaced all of the fur on it. I replaced the lace at the front, For some reason the camera stopped recording. I don't know why it does that, but it just said it automatically stopped recording. Okay, so as I was saying, I had to replace everything on it. Basically, the only thing that stayed was the lining and the main pink fabric, but here's the coat, and I'll see if I can post pictures to show you, but this is the coat I got, and I had to replace the pockets, the trim on the bottom, I had to replace this, and I also had to replace the little ears and the trim up here and these buttons on here. As you can see here, I've replaced it for some lace that's a much better quality, whereas before it used to have this all over it, which it doesn't really count as lace, to be honest. It's just like some weird trim. I'm trying to make that focus, but I don't think it will. I need to get used to using this camera. But yeah, that happened and I was really pissed off, and I made a blog post about it and everything, so if you want to know more about it specifically, I can link you to the blog post in the description. And so the last thing I was going to say is that there are actually quite a few prints by big brands like Angelic Pretty that do plus size. So there's this blog where I read about different big brands that do plus size Lolita, and they post also Angelic Pretty dresses that might just fit you. So here's one of them I got from Lace Market, and this is my most expensive item of clothing. This costed me $200, and it's what was it called? Let me just remember. The Cotton Candy Shop JSK, I think that's what it was called. In lavender, as you can see, and it has the cutest print. I wanted this one for so long. I was looking at it for ages, and I'm so glad I finally got it. I had to wait a really long time, and then I had to pay customs fees and everything. But anyway, so this is an actual Angelic Pretty design that can fit plus size people, but obviously there is a limit. Again, for reference, I'm about a size 18 in dresses, to be honest. And but if you do want to alter them, it shouldn't be too difficult. If you look at the cut of the dress, if you're not too scared to do it, it shouldn't be too difficult to just take out the back panel of shirring and replace it. But that is quite risky, and you'll probably have to make it a plain colour so that it matches, because I don't know if you can find the same print of fabric. It's probably really difficult to do. But this design has shirring in the front and shirring in the back, so it can stretch quite a bit. That was my guide on buying plus size Lolita and Fairy K, and I hope it was helpful for you. I don't know if there are that many videos like this on the internet, so I just wanted to help some people out. I hope it did help. So yeah, bye. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to say, all the links of all the things that I mentioned, the shops that I mentioned, and the blog posts and everything, the links of those will be in the description, so check that out.